Today I'm going to answer a question from one of my YouTube subscribers who asked about the position of the hand and how to approach striking the keys. And they said that they were of a beginner student, and this is such a great question. And really it's a question with about 20 hours worth of answers because there's so many variables depending on the music, depending on the sound, the style. But let me give you just a few foundational ideas that you can approach this with. I think the ideal hand position will be if you put your hands on your kneecaps, you get this kind of cupping shape, and you're in this position here. Now, if I'm just going to play a 5-finger pattern, like this, I want you to notice what body part is actually playing the piano. It's tempting to say, well, it's the fingers. I actually don't think the fingers are doing the majority of the work. And if you can watch on the overhead camera, you'll see that there is a significant amount of follow-through that my arm is doing. And then my elbow, I'll do it backwards here, my elbow stays centered behind each note while I rotate through. Now, of course, I'm playing on my fingertips, but as I do this, you'll notice that my fingers are actually moving very little. They're not lifting before I play. They're not doing this, where my fingers having to do all of the work. My elbow and my wrist, my forearm is doing the majority of the work, and my fingers are doing the smaller amount of work. My fingers are already touching the key before I start. In addition, you'll notice that I had a small dropping motion to create momentum. And then when I was done, I didn't just come to my fifth finger and stop like I'd hit kind of a wall. I continued to go through. And I made a circle. The great pianist Sviatoslav Richter said that the most important motion in piano technique is the circle. So, now how would I apply this to other situations? Well, first I'd think, okay, what is the sound that I'm trying to make? Am I trying to make a very percussive sound? Am I trying to make more of a legato sound? Am I trying to make something that's staccato? And so these are some of the variables that would apply. And a good reference point might be to look at my earlier video that is online called, I think it's called The 4 Quadrants of Sound, which has to do with the depth of attack and speed of the attack when you're playing. I get really excited about this because when I see a small child who's just learning how to play the piano and they're moving their wrists flexibly, I think, oh, they've got a great foundation. And it doesn't matter if you're 6 or 16 or 36 or 106 and you're starting out piano. When you get your wrist activated and you can make these circular motions that are smooth and connected, and you're activating that, you are on the right track. Keep those wrists flexible and it's going to solve so many problems.